My name is June Cooper, and I am here at Native California Spirit in Piñon Hills, California. I am going to do a focused single card earth medicine card reading today. I have already shuffled the cards 3 times, and there's 44 cards, and I always choose number 17 to do my lesson from. I just love that number, and it works for me. So if I were doing one for you, then you would pick a number between 1 and 44. 3, 10, 12, 15, 16. Now this next card, this is the lesson we're going to learn. Oh, nice. Number 5, Bear, Introspection. This is kind of mysterious for me. Let's make sure that you can see this really good. I'd like you to be able to see the card and meditate on it. When you order a card reading from me, then I will also send you an image of this card. So we put the rest of the deck away. I also do 2 card readings and 4 card readings. The 2 card reading is to balance your male and female sides that we all have, that everything has. And the 4 card reading is called a directions, and it actually, by the placement of the cards in the reading, you get a feel for where you're at in your project or your family, an event that you're planning. It actually goes through 4 stages. I call it directions because it does give you just that because of 4 directions. So today we're gonna go to number 5, great lesson. The bears are so interesting that they can hibernate like this. I mean, all of us need our sleep for sure, but bears actually make it a way of life. Bear, invite me into the cave where silence surrounds the answers you gave. The strength of bear medicine is the power of introspection. It lies in the west on the great medicine wheel of life. Bear seeks honey or the sweetness of truth within the hollow of an old tree. In the winter, when the Ice Queen reigns and the face of death is upon the earth, Bear enters the womb cave to hibernate, to digest the year's experience. It is said that our goals reside in the west also. To accomplish the goals and dreams that we carry, the art of introspection is necessary. In Stoic philosophy, you are asked 2 questions mainly. Number 1 is, am I in control of this? Am I not? And therefore you can, proceed bringing yourself back to that truth. The second question is about what is necessary and what is unnecessary, and how important it is to not give a quantity of your life through your time, your resources, your efforts to something that is really pretty trivial. It actually lends too much importance to that is not necessary. So to accomplish the goals and dreams that we carry, the art of introspection is necessary. To become like Bear and enter the safety of the womb cave, we must attune ourselves to the energies of the eternal mother and receive nourishment from the placenta of the great void. The great void, this is important. This is so important. This is a place. The great void is the place where all solutions and answers live in harmony with the questions that fill our realities. If we choose to believe that there are many questions to life, we must also believe that the answers to these questions reside within us. Each and every being has the capacity to quiet the mind, enter the silence, and know. Many tribes have called this space of inner knowing the dream lodge, where the death of the illusion of physical reality overlays the expansiveness of eternity. It is in the dream lodge that our ancestors sit in council and advise us regarding alternative pathways that lead to our goals. This is the power of bear. So the place inside of you that you can bring to your mind, your grandmother, your father, an ancestor 7 generations ago, whatever it is, whoever it is, that place is inside of you. Every being, according to earth medicine, has this capacity to enter the silence, sit in the dream lodge, which is your inner mind, and ask counsel of your own ancestors. Who would know you better? Who? The female receptive energy that for centuries has allowed visionaries, mystics, and to prophecy is contained in this very special bear energy. In India, the cave symbolizes the cave of Brahma. Brahma's cave is considered to be the pineal gland that sits in the center of the 4 lobes of the brain. If we were to imagine an overview of the head, the top of it would be a circle. The south would be the forehead, south. The north, the back of the skull. The west would be the right brain, and the east would be the left brain. Bear is in the west, the intuitive side. If you are able to actually feel the different lobes of your brain, and there are many that do, many people that know how to do that and feel all their inner organs and say good morning to their inner organs, wish them health. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me healthy. But if you can imagine the 4 lobes of your brain, this is telling you how to tap into the west or the right brain, because bear is in the intuitive side or the right brain. To hibernate, bear travels to the cave, which is in the center of the 4 lobes where the pineal gland resides. In the cave, bear seeks answers while she is dreaming or hibernating. Bear is then reborn in the spring, like the opening of spring flowers. For eons, all seekers of the dream time and of visions have walked the path of silence, calming the internal chatter, reaching the place of rites of passage, the channel or pineal gland. From the cave of bear, you find the pathway to the dream lodge and the other levels of imagination or consciousness. In choosing bear, the power of knowing has invited you to enter the silence and become acquainted with the dream lodge. That's your dream lodge, so that your goals may become concrete realities. This is the strength of bear. On the other hand, bear is telling us that your internal dialogue may have confused your perception and has blinded you to your true goals. In seeking answers or advice from others, you may have placed your own feelings and knowing aside. The time has come to regain your authority. At nativecaliforniaspirit.com, this is our title message. Regain your authority. The dream lodge, that is yours, your authority. For no one knows better than yourself what is proper and timely for your evolution. We're all evolving. Every day is building on the previous. And the previous really gets kind of diluted, right? And diluted, as in watered down. We are being told more and more every day. Every one of us hears it. I know it. That we need to find our happiness in the moment. We need to plan for the future, but that's not any more than plans. Let's just keep it at that. Reclaim the power of knowing. Find joy in the silence and richness of the mother's womb. Allow the thoughts of confusion to be laid to rest as clarity emerges from the west. Nurturing your dreams as the Earth Mother nourishes us all. Bear is teaching you that only through being your own advisor can you attain your true goals. And that's so true. You've known that. Let people know what you're about just when they face you. If they don't even need to hear a word. and they're going to start to gather the information that you are presenting in your style. You need to advise yourself as to what your next step is so that you can live in joy. Joy meaning that everything is right. Everything is there. Everything is in place. Everything is as it should be. We only feel discontent and a lack of peace when something's gone, something's missing. We want to live in joy, and we need to find our happiness ourselves. That's our responsibility. So, only being our own advisor can you attain your true goals. Anything less than doing that which gives you the most joy is denial. To achieve happiness, you must know yourself. To know yourself is to know your body, your mind, and your spirit. Of course, we've all heard that, mind, body, and spirit. But here it is, right here, Earth Medicine. To know yourself is to know your body, mind, and spirit. Use your strengths to overcome your weaknesses and know that both are necessary in your evolution. This is back to a necessary. Journey with Bear to the quietness of your cave and hibernate in silence. Dream your dreams and own them. Then, in strength, you will be ready to discover the honey waiting in the tree of life. Life. It's our purpose. It's the reason. It's the reason. And the tree of life is ever bearing. The tree of life, you know that, it's constantly like fractaling itself. That's how nature works, continually reproducing itself. The key word here, and it's inescapable, is silence. Solitude would come with that. Give yourself some time. Drawing this card is saying that you have all the answers you need. It's all available. You already know it. Some theories think that we're just living out the Big Bang and it's all predestined. And maybe it is. But according to Earth Medicine, you can go inside your own mind, the right side of the brain, and find your answers. Talk to your grandparents, parents, teacher, anybody that's on the other side, that's in eternity while we're still in time. Tick tock, tick tock. Anyway, I wish you the very, very best. This was a wonderful lesson. Bear number 5 in the deck of 44. I would love to do an Earth Medicine reading for you. So check me out, nativecaliforniaspirit.com. And thanks for being here. Blessings.